Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So I am new to YouTube and I thought it would be a good opportunity to actually get to know just a little bit about me, just a little bit. Naturally, as I upload more vlogs and more videos, you would get to naturally know me, but I just thought it would be good just to do an initial. Where did you grow up? To get to know. So I grew up in London, as you probably can tell from my accent. Hopefully I still got it. Grew up in London, in East London. So where do you currently live? I currently live in Nottingham, which is located in the UK, East Midlands. So it's not north, not south, but is in the middle to the east. I've been living in Nottingham for about three coming up to 4 years actually, and I absolutely love it. The pace of life is very slow, very easy. People tend to say hello to each other, people tend to have more time for one another, whereas in London it's more like tunnel vision, you know, especially when you're going to work and commuting on the train. You could see the same person every single day, but you won't say hello to that person, whereas in Nottingham, and people are very, very friendly. Next question. Okay, who is your best friend? To be quite fair, I actually don't have a best friend. I have good friends and I don't use the term friends very lightly. But yeah, I'll probably say my mum is my best friend, to be quite fair. Reason being because we have a fantastic relationship. I love my mum. Okay, how tall are you? I am 5'8". I would classify myself as tall, and I do wear heels quite a bit. In one of my old houses, my dad actually built a beautiful shoe closet. I just displayed all of my shoes there. It was absolutely amazing, I'm telling you. Okay, cats or dogs? Generally, I don't see myself as a pet person, and currently I do not have any cats or dogs. However, in the past, I have had two cats. China, she was a black cat, and Lacey, she was white with like tabby patches. Beautiful cat. And I don't classify or deem myself as a pet person. However, with my pet, my cat Lacey, she was a very confident, spritey cat. And I named her Lacey because the name Lacey actually exudes confidence. That's what it actually means. She started out as a house cat. We got her as a kitten, and she went out. She's very sociable, and she had a very kind of outgoing personality. And I remember, like, I used to hear people talking about their cats, saying, oh yes, my cat has a fantastic personality. I'm thinking, back in the day, I used to think, what are you talking about? Personality, cat? But animals do actually have and form their own personality. And I loved her personality. Lacey, she was an amazing cat and beautiful as well. I don't know what's happened to her. I think somebody stole her, to be quite fair. Somebody took her, catnapped her, and I never saw her again. And I don't know if she's dead or alive. Not nice, but we was quite attached to the cat. Okay, so what year was you born? Okay, I was born in the 80s, so I'm in my 30s and I'm still young. Okay, are you in or have you gone to college? So I'm assuming college, the term college is referring to university, as I'm in the UK. So yes, I went to university, went sixth form, got my A levels, and I studied law, sociology, government and politics, and general studies. If you guys are from my era, everybody had to study general studies. It was ridiculous. But anyway, and I went to Greenwich University. I quite liked it. Greenwich University is beautiful. A lot of film sets are actually filmed on the Greenwich grounds, and it's right next to the Thames. But I do want to go and visit and just take a little look and a little wander. I do love nature and scenic places, so I will go and visit. Probably sometime soon. However, yes, went to university, graduated. I'm a law graduate student. I didn't practice law, but I did pass and graduated in law. I chose law because I was just generally interested. At one point, I did want to progress and become a solicitor. However, when I graduated at the time, the LPC course, which probably the term has probably changed now, it was about £10,000 at the time. I understand that you can get a grant, a loan, but I wasn't at that stage and wasn't as sure that I would actually want to progress in law. So I decided just to go into teaching. I kind of fell into teaching. Probably talk about that in another video, but I fell into teaching, and I do believe that teaching is my calling, I would say. One of my students did say, "Miss, is this your calling?" I said, you know what? Yes, it is, because I love to support people in becoming the best that they can be. I love to be on that journey with somebody where they can discover themselves, where they can develop themselves and become the best person, the best possible version of themselves. And I love to be on that journey with somebody where they can actually reach their full potential. That, I believe, is my calling. My calling is to help. What is your favorite drink? So my favorite drink is anything with lemon. So lemonade, Sprite, cloudy lemonade, bitter lemonade, water with lemon, lemon tea, anything with lemon. That is my favorite drink. Okay, what is your spirit animal and why? I absolutely adore giraffes. And the reason being is because they are tall, they are elegant, and they're quite mystical. I absolutely just love the way they just even glide. When they're being hunted, they're just gliding across that safari. It's amazing. And that is one thing that I would love to see, is to get to see a giraffe, and probably even go to London Zoo and just see a giraffe there. But I absolutely love giraffes. I even follow giraffe pages on Instagram. Do not judge me. Whatever makes me feel happy, let me be, okay? But I love giraffes, and I will say that my spirit animal is giraffe. And they ask why, and why, because I'm tall. I do believe that I am kind of elegant and sophisticated. Yes. You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? Now, my scents have evolved over the years. So I remember leaving school, getting my first job at the age of 17. Lacoste perfume I used to wear. I used to wear Gucci Rush. Gucci Rush was absolutely amazing. And that reminds me, every time I smell Gucci Rush and Hugo Deep Red, I used to love wearing those perfumes, those scents, and that was my scent back then. Every time when I smell somebody wearing it, it takes me back. I do believe that scents carry memories, and I'm sure most of you can testify to that. And so currently, I love wearing Prada. Prada Candy. Candy is very sweet. I'm into very sweet perfumes, not into musky perfume. Okay, this question is asking tea or coffee. Now, I can't stand that question. I work 9 to 5, and when I do go out and visit my clients on the client side, and every single time when it comes to hospitality, people are asking tea or coffee. And I'm like, no to tea and no to coffee. Reason being because I don't really go much on either. I actually like hot chocolate. What about tea, coffee, or hot chocolate? Nobody answers that question. It got to the point where I used to actually carry sachets of hot chocolate in my bag, and they'll ask me, tea or coffee? I'll be like, hot water, please. And I'll put my instant hot chocolate in my cup. When I was pregnant with my son, I was drinking a lot of tea. I think that was one of my cravings. What are your life goals? Oh, okay. My life goals. My life goal is to live a happy and a successful life, and to help others, and to raise my son the best way I can, and to be a good wife, and to also, every dream that I have, to try it, to actually try the dream. It could be a case where some things that I try fails, or some things that I try are just not for me, but at least I tried. you know, at least I tried, so I can look back and say, you know what, I did try that, it wasn't for me, but at least I don't have the what ifs. That's very important. So I would encourage any of you guys, if you have a dream, just go for it and see it and try it out, and also think about it. If you are religious, pray about it, meditate about on it, and take it forward. What sports do you play or have you played? Okay, so currently I don't really participate in any sports as such, but I would say, if I am to kind of affiliate myself with a sport, I would affiliate myself with swimming, because I do love swimming. I absolutely love swimming. And when I go to the gym, I do 30 minutes of cardio, and then I go to the swimming pool, and then I go to the steam room. Love it, absolutely love it. I think swimming is a good exercise because it works out the whole body, tones you up, and also makes you lose weight. I did go on a weight loss journey last year, and it was very successful, and then I got pregnant. Actually I didn't put as much weight on when I was pregnant, but when I gave birth to my son, and then I went on to conception, which is the implant, blew me up. And that's another separate video I'm going to do, because my experiences was very interesting, and I would like to share that with you guys. Okay, so digressing here, I used to represent Waltham Forest Borough in secondary school, and I was very successful. I was always entered in for the sprint, 100 sprint races, 200 sprint races. I wasn't a long distance runner, but I was always a sprint runner. Done relay, and what else did I do? I done long jump, high jump, and I think that is about it. Have any books you read changed your life? When I was younger and when I was living in London, I used to read a lot of books, a lot of fictional books and so forth, especially being on the train and commuting. It's a nice way to pass your time and to also get into reading and reading books. But I will say one book that has changed my life is the Bible. I am a Christian, I am religious, and the Bible, I would say, has changed my life on a daily basis. It's just something that I find quite interesting, I find quite comforting. I use it as a guide in life, and I use it as a tool where I believe that, you know, God can actually speak to me through the Bible. A lot of people may have the opinion that the Bible is outdated and so forth, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. However, I would say to that opinion that the Bible is current. When you read it, things that are going on today, you think it's new. It's actually not new. If you read and check the Bible, it's actually all there. So I would say the one book that has changed my life and is still changing my life, praise be to God, is the Bible. My favorite movie is, I would say, I loved Independence Day. That was the first one with Will Smith. And the second movie that I like is The Impressionist. I don't know if it's like a popular movie, but The Impressionist was and is still my favorite movie. I love movies where it has a bit of a twist. Even when I'm reading books as well, I love it where it's like pieces of stories coming together. A piece there, and all of a sudden they just amalgamate together and become one story, and then it's like a puzzle coming together. Absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Next question: Who are your favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers. Let's think. Okay, my favorite YouTubers are. I do like Patricia Bright. I do like watching Patricia Bright. I do love watching. She's an up and coming YouTuber. She's really getting there, which is, you know, props to her. Which is Just Doing Me, or Just Doing Me. She's quite good, very good. I love her, and I do love watching Grace and Anastasia. These are up and coming YouTubers, and I do believe in supporting those that are up and coming. So yeah, those are my favorite YouTubers. Those are my go-to YouTubers. Do I speak any languages and how well? Oui, je suis français. I am French. I'm not French. I don't speak any languages. I know a bit of French, and that's because of school doing GCSE and so forth. So I know how to say je m'appelle Karina. I know how to do all that, but I guess everyone knows how to do that. But how well? Not well. If I was to go to France, I probably recognize certain terminologies and certain words, but in terms of actually speaking fluent French, no, that's not me. How would you describe your fashion sense? Um, so as I'm fixing my top, I would say my fashion sense is kind of very probably conservative, um, sophisticated. I would say. Um, when it comes to casual, I don't do casual. You would hardly ever see me in jeans, a t-shirt, and trainers. You would hardly ever see me in that. You would probably always see me probably in a nice top, jeans, and probably like kitten heel sandals. It's very. I think my dress sense is smart casual, I would say, but I will never ever do casual. The only time you will probably see me in trainers is if I'm going to the gym. What is your go-to hairstyle? I always tend to have it out. I hardly ever have it back unless I'm going to the gym. Yeah, this is my go-to hairstyle. What is your go-to fast food order? Recently, it has been Subway. Subway, where I get the bowl of salad, absolutely beautiful, and then you just sprinkle a bit of black pepper, a bit of salt, and a bit of sweet onion sauce. That's my go-to. What is your most memorable vacation memory? I've been to so many places. I've been to Egypt twice. The first time I went by myself actually to Egypt, and it was quite nice actually. The locals were very friendly, and what I liked about that, so I guess this is my vocational memory. What I liked about that is that I went to Egypt one year, and then the following year I went with friends. So the first year I went by myself. Second year I went with friends, and it was so nice that when I went to the beach and when I went to the local restaurants, they actually remembered me, which was really good. And that's my vacation memory, I guess. But yeah, Cuba. I've been to Cuba. I've been to France. I've been to Spain. I've been to Croatia. I've been to Bosnia. Bosnia was absolutely beautiful. You wouldn't expect that because when people mention Bosnia, it's associated with war. Um, but it is slowly building itself up and slowly becoming a holiday destination. So because I went to Croatia, and it's literally Croatia is near the border of Bosnia, so I was able to get the coach over for the day, spend a day there. It was absolutely amazing, absolutely beautiful. If I do kind of salvage some pictures and find some pictures, I will probably put them up there, and you can actually see it. But Bosnia was an absolutely beautiful place, and it just goes to show. I remember I posted something on my Instagram about Bosnia, and I remember when I posted on on my Facebook, sorry, at the time. I don't really use Facebook now, but at the time I posted it on my Facebook that I was in Bosnia, and people were like, oh my gosh, are you sure, are you okay, are you sure about this? And people were very concerned, and I said, you know what guys, I'm actually okay. I'm actually okay. It's a beautiful location. It's a beautiful country, and because it's been associated with war and with war crimes and all sorts of things and all sorts of negative connotations, it's attached to Bosnia. Like people just kind of discard it. And I wrote a post on my Instagram, and I'm gonna read it. I said Bosnia so overlooked as a holiday destination due to being associated with war and pain. However, now such a beautiful, peaceful place to visit. This got me thinking. We can sometimes overlook and write off individuals because of their past. We tend to be so wrapped up in what they used to say, what they used to do, and what they used to be associated with. So much that we overlook and miss out on the new, improved version of them, the new, beautiful individual that stands before us. Let's not get caught up in individuals' past, and let's recognize and appreciate the experience, the beauty in others. And I mean, this is something that I felt quite passionate about, and it got me thinking. And that's what I wrote on my Instagram. So as I'm talking about Instagram, why not follow me on Instagram? I do post food pictures, motivational quotes, and also I do post lovely pictures of places. I'm into nature, any places that I visit and I think they're so beautiful, and scenic places I would post. So my favorite Netflix show, I love watching Suits. I do like to watch a lot of law courtroom dramas. I do tend to watch. Right, what are you? I think I'm going to end this here because it's a very long tag. Okay, so what are you most happy with in your life? I'm happy with the family unit that I have. I have my husband, I have my son. It did take me a while to get to that stage. You know, when you're just turned 30, you think, oh my gosh, what's happening? I have no child, I have no husband. Oh my gosh, what's happening? That was just my thing. From a very young age, I've always wanted to be married and have a child. That is one of the things that I've always wanted to do. And it came to the point where I felt like it wasn't going to happen. And at that point where I felt like it was not going to happen, it actually did happen. I got married, and I've actually known my husband all my life. We've grew up together. Happy about that. I am also happy that I'm at a place where I am protecting my energy. And I've seen a lot of quotes. You'll see a lot of quotes on Instagram about this. Protect your energy. And I, thinking back, I used to take a lot of nonsense in my life. I used to go for a lot of unnecessary pain, unnecessary stress. And I have made a decision where I have decided I am not going to take nonsense anymore. I am not going to take things lying down. I am not going to let anybody or anything disturb my energy, disturb my peace. I'm going to protect my energy. And I had to do some drastic things, cut people off, all sorts of things to protect my energy. And I can tell you this for nothing, that once I made that decision and once I stepped away from certain things, I can truly say that I have felt peace, and I have just concentrated and focused my energy on the things that actually matter and the things that is going to build me and my family up. I am so into the whole protecting your energy, and that is something that I'm going to do a video on, protecting your energy. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it to the end, thank you so much. And I hope that this video has helped you in some way, the little snippets, little kind of deviations that I've done in the video, and just even as a case of just to get to know me just a little bit more. And yeah, thank you so much. So I guess I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys.